Obama throws a midterm Hail Mary, delivers desperate speech warning Americans of dangerous Trump by truthfeednews.com. Barack Obama warned Americans on Friday that President Trump has placed the country in dangerous times and needs to be held accountable, and called on people to vote in November so Congress can dampen Trump's power. Speaking to college students in his former home state of Illinois, Obama claimed that Trump's presidency has been so destructive that he felt it was his duty to publicly rebuke the current leader ahead of the November midterm elections. I'm here today because this is one of those pivotal moments when every one of us, as citizens of the United States, needs to determine just who we are, what it is that we stand for, he said, as fellow citizens, not as an ex-president. I'm here to deliver a simple message, which is that you need to vote because our democracy depends on it. Obama's comments came amid widespread concerns over an anonymous op-ed published by the New York Times late Wednesday, in which an unnamed senior administration official described a coordinated effort by members of the executive branch to prevent Trump from acting on his impulses or enacting certain parts of his agenda. The claim that everything will turn out okay because there are people inside the White House who secretly aren't following the president's orders, that is not a check, Obama charged. He said those people aren't elected, they're not accountable, and they're not doing us a service by actively promoting 90% of the crazy stuff that's coming out of this White House and then saying, don't worry, we're preventing the other 10%. What a crock, right? That's not how things are supposed to work. This is not normal. These are extraordinary times, and they're dangerous times, he said. Obama described Trump as a symptom, not the cause, of the issues and division currently plaguing American politics, and tore into congressional Republicans who have declined to condemn some of the president's policies. Obama is delusional. Trump got elected because of his policies. People are sick of what Obama was doing. Anyway, in a healthy democracy, there's some checks and balances on this kind of behavior and this kind of inconsistency. But right now, there's nothing, he said. Republicans who know better in Congress are still bending over backwards to shield Trump's behavior from scrutiny or consequences. He pointed specifically to Trump's relationship with Russia and Vladimir Putin and his alleged reluctance to implement tougher sanctions against Moscow for its interference in the 2016 presidential election. Does Obama forget that tape? As soon as I get into office, you could tell Putin, I'll be more flexible with the things that I need to get into. He forgets about what he did, and it's on videotape. But you know what? They bank on the liberals being dumb. That's what they bank on. What has happened to the Republican Party, Obama said. Its central organizing principle in foreign policy was the fight against communism, and now they're cozying up to the former head of the KGB. Oh, just like you did, Obama? Just like you and Hillary were in the pockets of Putin that you claim Trump was? Obama urged voters, including Republicans, including Republicans, mind you, like there are people walking and running away from the Democratic Party. You expect Republicans to get on the side of the Democrats for open borders and all of this crap that they're spewing? Including Republicans to consider backing Democratic candidates in the upcoming election. No, they're doing a good job of themselves losing constituents if they are concerned about the current state of the political system and the administration's agenda. Even if you don't agree with me or the Democrats on policy, listen to that. Even if you believe in more libertarian economic theories, even if you are evangelical and our position on certain social issues is a bridge too far, even if you think the Democrats aren't serious enough about immigration enforcement, I'm here to tell you that you should still be concerned with our current course, Obama warned. It ain't gonna fly, Obama. The ex-president's fiery speech came at the urging of top Democrats, many of whom had previously worried that Obama planned to remain out of the spotlight in the lead-up to the midterms after he avoided explicitly criticizing Trump throughout nearly his entire first year in office. That appeared to change on Friday as Obama unleashed on his successor just minutes after Trump called on his attorney general to investigate the author of the anonymous op-ed. You should still want to see a restoration of honesty and decency. Yeah, like you hiding your documents and sealing them up in that library of yours where nobody has access to them, huh, Obama? And lawfulness in our government. Yeah, we saw how lawful you were. Obama told the crowd, it should not be a Democratic or Republican. It should be a partisan issue to say that we do not pressure the Attorney General. Oh, that we do not pressure the Attorney General or the FBI to use the criminal justice system as a cudgel to punish our political opponents. But isn't that exactly what you did and Hillary did? You signed off on everything. You see how they blame the Republicans for what they're doing? Hillary, it's out there. Hillary paid for the dossier. But again, what did I say? The liberals don't listen to the news, what's really going on. So he expects them to be stupid. That's what, dumbed down. That's what they expect. And they're banking on this, but it's not going to work. Or to explicitly call on the Attorney General to protect members of our own part from prosecution because an election happens to be coming up. He continued, referring to two Republican congressmen indicted on charges of corruption whom Trump has praised in recent days. That's not hypothetical, Obama said. It shouldn't be Democratic or Republican to say that we don't threaten the freedom of the press because they say things or publish stories we don't like. I complained plenty about Fox News, but you never heard me threaten to shut them down or call them enemies of the people. No, because they weren't going at you full throttle the way they are with Trump and making up stories. The stories that they probably published on you, they were giving the people only an eighth of what was actually going on. I mean, do you believe the arrogance of this guy? And he actually comes out there thinking that he's going to help the Democrats when he comes out. People can't stand him except for the liberal nut jobs that don't even know what's going on. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.